Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And guys, I got another Transformer for you guys. This one is really cool. Once again, I went by Walmart, saw this on the shelf, and I just had to pick this guy up. So we're going to take a look at this Transformer. Once again, guys, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified every time I put out a new video. And once again, hit that like button if you like what I'm doing to this channel. But let's go ahead and let's check out this Transformer. Alright guys, today we're going to look at from War for Cybertron Kingdom Series Huffer. As you can see, the front of the box got some pretty cool artwork right there. Real cool. On the side you got a cool picture of Huffer right there. And if you take a look at the back, you got him in his vehicle mode and his robot mode, which is pretty cool. And on the side it's got another cool art design right there. Pretty cool. On the top, nothing much but the logo. And on the bottom, just a bunch of gibberish. But also in the box, along with the figure, you get the instruction manual on how to transform them, which is pretty easy. And you get this little trading card that has a holographic sticker on it. Pretty cool. I'm not really into collecting these things, but I'm going to throw it in the drawer. Save it just in case. You never know. These things, somebody might actually want it. But that's it. So guys, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the figure himself. Alright guys, so let's take a look at Huffer. Now this figure does have some quality control issues from the manufacturer, but guys, this is a G1 Huffer the way it's supposed to be. Rear tail lights, he's got 5mm ports everywhere for accessories, he's got the transparent blue windshield, he's got the chrome detail in the front with the grille lights and bumper. Guys, this is a cool figure. And like I said, he has a couple of defects. Like one, his chest actually scrapes on the ground when you roll him around, and one of his arms has a slight bump on it, so it prevents the exhaust from going straight up and down. Other than that, it's a cool figure, guys. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at this figure and let's get a closer look at him. Alright guys, so let's take a closer look at him. As you can see at the bottom, there's really not much detail hidden. He's pretty much exposed the robot. His wheels are hard plastic. They roll, they do what they're supposed to do. You can see underneath right there, and you can see his hands up there, which is not really bad for being such a small figure in all and of itself. He does have that opening right above the tires, which is kind of weird. It sees all the way through. They should have been able to fill that up with something. And you can see the 5mm port on the top, 5mm port on the back, and he's got 5mm ports pretty much all over this figure. Now he does come with some accessories here. So guys, let's take a look at the accessories and let's see what you can do with them. He actually comes with this shield that you can actually store on him, and he comes with a firearm. Now the firearm actually splits in two, and you can store it on either side of the shield, so you can make this weird contraption that I've never really seen on Huffer, but there it is right there. It's kind of like a weird pickup truck, you could say. I don't know what else to call it. Now if they would have actually flipped the shield where that's up to make it almost like a pickup bed, it would have been pretty cool, but it is what it is. I won't be actually storing it like that because I've never seen Huffer like that, so that stuff is just gonna get put away. But here it is, guys. Here's the figure. Let's go ahead and let's check him out in his robot mode.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
In the world of the Transformers, it used to be easy to tell the Autobots from the Decepticons. But now, the mini-spies are on the loose. They look like Autobots, but are they?
It's a Decepticon! After him!
Transformer mini-spies. You get one with each of the 6 Autobot mini-car packages. Motorized Transformers. You can't tell if they're Autobots or Decepticons until you rub up their symbol.
It's an Autobot!
Transformer mini-spies. Get them while supplies last from Hasbro.
We now return to the Transformers.
Alright, here he is in robot mode, and guys, just look at him. This is a G1 Huffer if I ever saw one. This is a amazing detailed figure, even down to the cap over his head. This is really cool. Now let's take a closer look at the figure. along with his articulation. Alright, let's take a look at the articulation. On his head, it is on a ball joint, but the way his head is sculpted and his chest, he has very little tilt. He can barely look down. He can barely tilt his head to the side. Due to his transformation, he can't turn his head all the way around. And at the shoulders, he can turn his arm all the way around 360. And he can also do 90 degrees like this, which is pretty cool. It's got that little attachment on the bottom, keeps it connected, gives it a little bit of detail. He can turn 90 degrees at the elbow, but the elbow leaves something to desire because he doesn't have an elbow. Looks like his arm just disconnects from at the forearm. Now he does have hip rotation. You can turn around 360s right there. And he does have a little bit of an ab crunch. If you disconnect him right there, you can tilt him down to make him hunch over. Pretty cool little add-on right there. Now he doesn't have any wrist rotation, and he can split about that far. But on the legs, he can do 90 degrees forward, and he can do 90 degrees back. And because of the transformation, he can go past 90 degrees at the knee. And he also has a little bit of an ankle tilt right there, which helps to stabilize him when you pose him up in certain ways. All in all, this is a pretty cool little figure right here. Now he does come with some accessories. He does come with a rifle. Here it is right here. It's pretty cool, pretty detailed. You can prop that in his arm, have him shoot all different types of ways, but because of the lack of limitation on the head, he can look without shooting, so you can kind of make it like a RoboCop scene if you want. Now he also comes with another accessory, which I've never seen Huffer have, but he comes with this shield right here. Now you can prop the shield on one of the pegs on the side, and you can put it on his arm. You can put it as a claw, you can put it as a shield, whichever way you want to do. It's your toy, pose him how you feel. But this is, once again, a cool figure right here. You can pose him any which way. I prefer to pose him like this. I like this pose. Makes him look like he's ready for battle, and it makes him look really cool. But guys, let's go ahead and let's do some comparisons, and let's check out Huffer against some of the other Transformers I have in my collection. Alright guys, so let's compare Huffer to some other Transformers I have on my shelf. So here he is with G1 Huffer, and you can see the massive difference between the 80s and today's version of Huffer. And here he is next to a Legend class Optimus Prime. He towers over him. And just for laughs, here he is next to a G1 BumbleBee. Once again, towering over him. Look how simple the transformations were back in the G1 day. Alright, and here he is with a Legend class BumbleBee. Now guys out there, I just learned about the different size Transformers between Legend, Deluxe, Studio, and all that. So if I do get any of these wrong, I do apologize. I'm a G1 fan. Anything other than G1 I purchased was the Cybertronian version of these figures from the video game, and I just started getting back into Transformers, so I might make a few mistakes here and there. If I do, leave me a comment in the comment section below, correct me, so this way when I make my Transformer videos, I can make sure I'm giving the best possible information. Now here he is with a Deluxe class BumbleBee, which they're pretty much almost the same size. I think in the cartoon, BumbleBee might have been a little bit taller than Huffer. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at that to make sure, but they look pretty good all in all in size. Alright, and here he is with my Studio Series Transformer the Movie Scourge. Now they look pretty accurate to me, but you guys can be the judge. Guys, we're almost at the end of this video, but being that I just got this Huffer and it's something I talked about in previous videos and it's something I want to try with him, I want to see if we can recreate one of the first episodes of Transformers, the TV show. Okay, now in the original cartoon of Transformers, it was season 1, episode 14, where Optimus Prime and Megatron had a duel to see who would leave Earth. And in that episode, it was the only time I ever recall Huffer being able to take Optimus Prime's trailer. Now, anybody who has the G1 toys knows you can never recreate this, because simple fact was the original G1 Huffer was way too small to actually haul the trailer. So I never was able to do it. But I think I managed to do it now. Just so you guys can recall, here's a clip of the actual scene where Huffer takes over Optimus Prime's trailer.
Optimus, can you transform?
I'll try.
Maybe I can help Optimus save some of his strength on the way back. Let me take that load, Optimus.
You're a true friend, Huffer. Autobots, roll out. Perhaps for the last time.
Alright guys, so now we're going to try to see if I can actually do that with this new Huffer action figure. And since I'm doing these videos and I'm learning how to do some stop motion, we're going to do it in stop motion animation and see if I can actually get it done. Alright guys, now since Huffer has the pegs for the 5mm, and the only Optimus trailer I have that'll work is the one from the Transformers the movie, I believe it's Dark Side of the Moon. So we're gonna try to do it with that trailer. Now, this is my first attempt at stop motion, so let's see how this works out. Alright guys, there you have it. With the power of stop motion animation, I was able to make Huffer haul off Optimus Prime's trailer. Something as a kid I always tried to do with my Transformers and was never able to accomplish. But now with this new Huffer, I was able to do it. Once again guys, this is a very cool Huffer action figure from Transformers. If you're a Generation 1 fan like I am, I highly recommend you picking yourself up one of these figures and adding them to your collection. This guy's gonna make a great addition to my Transformers shelf. And like I said, it's a really good figure and I do recommend you picking up one, guys. Now once again, this is gonna be the end of this video. So that about wraps it up.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Hey, this is Radio FM.
Introducing Blaster. He looks like an innocent radio, but transformed, he's the powerful Autobot communicator.
Optimus Prime is Blaster. Watch out for Soundwave. It's Soundwave and Buzzsaw. Blaster and Prime will stop them.
The Transformers, each sold separately from Hasbro.
We now return to the Transformers.
Alright guys, so that's gonna wrap it up for this video right here. Once again, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, become a subscriber to this channel, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified every time I put a new video out there. And if you like the video content that I'm putting out there, hit that like button, share this video with everybody else that you know. Guys, if there's something particular you guys want to see and I'm able to do it, leave me a comment in the comment section below and I'll do my best to get that video content on this channel so you guys can enjoy it. Once again, this is Sergeant Geek and I'm signing off.